The landlord of a property at Plot 13, Block 12 on Admiralty Way in Lekki area of Lagos State, Elvis Eze Mecheta, is appealing to the court of law to uphold justice concerning a dispute between himself and Mr. Henry Orabuchi. Mr. Elvis Eze Mecheta happens to be the first allottee of the land and has been managing it for about 30 years. The ongoing dispute between them started about 3 years ago when he sold 3,000 square meters, part of the reclaimed land, to Mr. Henry Orabuchi, now involving a High Court of the Federal Capital Territory sitting in Maitama, Abuja, and another court in Lagos.
We had a contract of sale agreement which stipulates clearly that I will give him the land with title. And ever since 2024, I've been processing title. Initially, I thought it was Lagos State. Later, they said it was Abuja, and I went to Abuja. I got the CFO of this particular land, of the reclaimed land, early this year, about February this year. But before then, the prospective buyer stormed the place, started doing illegal stuff, partitioned the land into three sections, decided on the one he liked, fenced off everything, even barricaded me that I couldn't have access to my own land. We went to police, reported his stuff with Inspector General of Police in Abuja. So police invited him for his own explanation. Instead of going to police, he went to court, Abuja High Court, saying that he wanted to protect his fundamental right. Abuja Court granted him ex parte order that the whole land, the old land, which has nothing to do with the reclaimed land, and the reclaimed land should be sealed. Meanwhile, the old land has already been developed based on the permit we got from Lagos State. You can see the building. There are tenants on the old land. And because of that order, the whole place was sealed up, causing my tenants, myself, enormous pain since last December. All the businesses they planned to do for the season was aborted. Okay. Eventually, the same judge that granted the order to seal the place also reversed himself that the place should be on sale. So they lost about 4 or 5 months of revenue and business. And during that time, virtually everything that is useful here was stolen. Things were either stolen or vandalized. So you can see we're almost starting all over again. And behold, and we're still in court. So we went to Abuja court to get the place on sale. There are two subsisting judgments and order at Lagos High Court. Abuja court did not even have to do anything because they don't have jurisdiction over here.
While the case is still on, Mr. Elvis Eze Mecheta on Saturday, the 4th of July 2026, called attention to alleged criminal trespass and unapproved construction on some part of his land.
And the court in Lagos said status quo should be maintained until determination of the matter. So instead of maintaining the status quo, you can now see again what happened. Only yesterday night, the same guy stormed this place, came with a heavy duty crane, and yanked off my property. You can see them scattered all over the place. Dumped them here, scared away everybody, and started doing this construction you're seeing. I don't know what that is all about. We never discussed anything. In fact, he chased me away because I was there. The security would chase me away from my property for them to do the stuff they're doing. So this is a clear case of illegality because both lands, the one in the front, the one behind, are my land. Even though we had a contract of sales agreement, we asked him to open up the place so we'll be able to survey the land and survey out your 3,000. He won't do that. So it is bullying us using a high-handed bully tactics to grab land here. We want justice because this guy should not be the one balkanizing the land, partitioning the land, denying us access into the land. His interest should be limited to 3,000 square meters, which I'm going to cede to him. But now he has caused us so much wahala, so much damage.
Land grabbing has become a persistent and highly disruptive crisis in Nigeria that requires urgent intervention by the relevant authorities, especially the judiciary, mostly in places like Lagos and Ogun states. Many have attributed the development to rapid urbanization, weak land administration, and high real estate values, making syndicates to utilize violent tactics and corrupt ties with some officials to dispossess lawful owners.